What's going on, everybody? It's Goose here. I hope all of you are having a lovely day. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the single best adjustment to make versus trips tight end or any trips formation to absolutely bag your opponent. If you guys are aware of Dub.Dubby and the Bot Wars tournaments that he runs, you would have seen me in the latest one, BBW5, as I went on to win that tournament using this exact adjustment I'm about to show you. If this video ends up helping you out, please let me know by leaving a like, and let's get right into it. Alright, so on offense, we're going to be going against the ever so popular year in, year out offense of trips tight end. You all know it, you've all faced it, you've all probably run it at some point. Very good offense this year. Spam and Buttons runs it the best. You've probably seen him in a couple big MCS tournaments. He was just in the Madden Bowl. He runs this formation better than anyone else in the world. And we're going to start in PA counter go. Very, very, very common play for trips players to run. And on defense, we're going to be in 3-3-5 wide, but the beauty of this adjustment is that it is not formation specific at all. You can run this out of any formation very, very easily. It is not formation dependent. Now, what we're going to do first, we're going to go into our coaching adjustments. You want your auto flip to be on, and you want all of your zone drops to be at default. Do not have any zone drops on. If you put them to anything, it will mess this up and this won't work. So want them all on default. And we're going to be calling Mike Blitz O. Now, we're going to be running a lot of man coverage versus trips because I really feel like there's only a couple players on the field in trips that really beat man well, and we're going to be able to take them away. And then the rest of the players just aren't going to, beat man super easily. So on offense, we're going to come out in PA counter go, and we're going to run a very common setup you'll see a lot out of trips players, just like this. And we have Deshaun Jackson, who's 95 speed at this inside slot receiver spot. So he usually should beat man very well or get open, but against this that we're going to use, he will not. All right, so on defense here, we're going to press our defense. We're going to spread our defensive line and crash them out. All right, so it's going to look just like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this safety right here, and this is the glitchy adjustment that I've been leading all of this up to. All right, we're going to put him in an inside quarter. All right, boom, just like that. Okay. Now, this is actually a matching quarter. This is not going to drop into its zone. This is going to match, lock on to Deshaun Jackson, the inside slot receiver, and on any vertical route, absolutely bag him. There is nothing that gets open that is vertical versus this coverage. This is the best match zone in the game, period. So good. All right. And then what we're going to do is, notice how I said it's nothing vertical will beat him. Some things can beat him underneath, like zigs, drags do pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these linebackers in curl flats, all right? So they're going to be able to play the flats in case he goes underneath, and then anything vertical the safety has. And then the last thing we're going to do, very important, we're going to shade our man coverage inside and over top, all right? So that's going to really help versus anything deep over the middle, which usually would come from the outside wide receiver, and that's why we want our best man coverage guy there. All right, so this is exactly what it looks like. It's very simple. It's very quick to set up, and let me just run. So yeah, we're gonna start with this route combo right here, and let's just snap the ball here, and look at the crosser. All right, look at the way Devin McCourty matches onto that. Absolutely, he runs the route for him. There is nothing else in the game that is like this. This is the only offense where it's really applicable. But he literally runs the route for him. He's 5 yards ahead of him. And as soon as you throw it, even if it looks like you might have an angle to throw it, as soon as you throw it, he is super aware, unlike most defenders in Madden 22, and snaps onto it, goes and gets the ball. Let's run it again real quick. So we're going to run the same exact route combo. Okay, looks just like this. And our user is just worrying about anything, really anything. You don't have one particular thing you need to look at. We're really taking away most of the field here. Deep over the middle you could look at, short, just the middle of the field in general. But, tight end posts maybe. But let's just run this PA counter go again here. And just look at Devin McCourty, man. Look at him. Look at him just go crazy and just bag Deshaun Jackson on that crosser. When you face trips tight end, 99% of the time, this inside slot receiver is going to be on one of two routes, a crossing route or a corner route. And let's show you a corner route now. The same exact thing is going to happen, all right? Do this. Looks just like this. We are going to call it double in sail, and we'll set up a little, fairly common route combo. Something like this they might do, all right? And look at McCourty. Oh, just running the route for him. Just running the route for him. And just completely taking him off the field. So this is really just the best possible, man coverage, really. It's just he's getting locked down every time. Like I said earlier, the only things I'll get up in are underneath routes, like a zig or a slant or a drag. And that's why we have these curl flats out here, all right? Because if you run a route combo like this, all right? This is a very common route combo to run out of trips. Let's set our defense up again. Well, if they do this, okay, all we really need to user is the tight end post here, because imagine I'm lurking over the middle for a quick second to take the slant away, and then nothing's open, assuming I'm using the tight end post, of course, because we have that curl flat out there for the underneath stuff, all right? So this is really just an incredible adjustment that you can make. You can get pretty creative with it, with how you want to run your defense, and you don't need to run man coverage. So I'll show you that real quick here. Let's run PA counter go again if we want, which will be the play you face the most, and we'll call it Mike Blitz 3, okay? And you can put your quarter on either safety, it doesn't matter. So this time I'm going to put him on this safety, and we'll put, something like this on the field. This is a great coverage for trips right here. You have hard flats for every other player on the field, and then this inside receiver right here, who's usually going to be the guy attacking the deeper outside portions of the field to the boundary, is just going to be taken away by the safety, all right? So let's just snap this, and look at that. He's just all over it. There's just nothing, and obviously it would be even better if I was able to. I'm trying to use both controllers so I can throw a pass here, so I'm not even clicking on to the defender to try and make a play. That's just the computer doing it. That's just going to show you how good it is. So, like I said, really your user only has to worry about two things, really. A tight end post or something of that nature. Deep across the field to the trip side, that could get up in. Or like a deep post over the middle, all right? But we have the shade inside over top man coverage with our best man coverage guy there. That is going to get bagged, 8, 9 out of 10 times, I'd say, and you really don't have to worry about that. And you can tell really quickly if it's going to get open, if you can leave it, or if you have to, go cover it. But yeah, this is just a fantastic adjustment to make against trips. As hard as defense is in this year's game, this is one of the only formations I feel super, super comfortable against. I do not lose to trips at end that often, and I hope you won't either. If this video helped you out, please let me know by leaving a like, hitting the sub, and turning on the notification bell so you're the first to know every time I drop new tips just like this one. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.